Good morning. Today I'm going to share with you the method of how to retrieve the internet information on exchange rates and then import the data into Excel. This is the address. I copy this address and then we go to data, get data from other sources, from web. Wait for the connection, and then you enter URL that you have just copied, and OK, and wait for the connection to make. Now, then there are some tables that are available, and you select the one that makes sense to you. And US dollar exchange rate table converter. Something goes wrong. Then try again. No, now it's okay. Then you load the table. Wait. Okay. Now the table is made, and this shows the internet rates on some common net currencies, and this rate actually will be can be updated anytime. Can you refresh all? Then you refresh the data, which show the latest currency rate. Unfortunately, you see the currencies here is not sorted according to alphabetical order, and so it may not easy to get the VLOOKUP, for example, currency. I type in Canadian dollars, and I want to get a rate. They put a rate here, then you cannot use VLOOKUP. But that is okay, and you can use VBA to do it, and that's very simple. I show the way. Here I made some manipulation already, and we can say find exchange rate. And here I define the table as a range, and the table will define as A2, and then this is a very useful statement in the Excel VBA. The range of A2 down, XL down, it is very commonly used because I haven't designed the name of that range, so it's not easy to define it by name, but you can define it dynamically by A2 and then down, all the way down Excel. For example, we can see here, just to illustrate, range A2 and Excel down. And we see that it goes automatically to the end of the range. So that I define a table like this, and because it's just for simple illustration, I use very simple variables, but for long-term programming, it's not good to use such a kind of simple variable, but just for illustration, I make it, I'm lazy and I just put D as a range and C as a constraint. And currency, I would say F1, okay. It's a range F1. Then we can change the name of currency just by entering into the cells there. And this is a very simple line that's called a find object. Now because I had defined already the table range, and now I find a currency and then I find object. If it's nothing, okay, that's nothing. But normally you're able to find you say the message box. Invalid currency, okay, and then can I claim it? Okay. If it is nothing, it means you found something. Then you can debug it first before we really put in the report. Or I don't debug anyway. I just put the results here in F2 range. F2 value equal to that. In fact, no need to put value, but I just for better readability put. If you omit it, it's also okay. Because it's by default mean the value, you can omit them. But I like to put it on because it's better in the readability. Okay. So you can find right here, okay, alternate F8 or anything. So I got Canadian dollars there, 1.27, and suppose I put the switch fund, then I run it again. Okay, to get the correct value here. Suppose I put something is not valid, then I get a warning invalid currency. Okay, so this example show how you can retrieve the latest exchange rate from internet and then do a very simple program to get the value here. Of course that pressing here is not so good. You can actually make a button somewhere and run it. Maybe under the button here. No, I leave to others. Actually, you can create a button here and then link the macro into that button, and you press the button and you can get the result right away. Or even you could put the button here. You type in the currency and then press the button here, and then you can get the value right away. Okay, thank you for listening to this little demonstration, and see you next time.